How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to Tribes of Sin, something from hold on. Let me just get stupid... What? Hold on. How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to Tribes of Sin, something from nothing. What do you mean there's some weird anime thing on the start of this video? I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, admit it. I got some of you. You thought I was going to do that whole anime face cam thing. Well, I'm not. And anyone who has watched the 1,000 subscribers video, which was the previous one, would know that I was in fact joking when I mentioned that I was going to be doing that. That said, I did expect when I uploaded that video for a lot of people to freak out, and I was in fact not disappointed. So thank you for that, anyone who is still subscribed to the channel after that particular video came out. All I can say is, if you're still watching, well, congratulations, you passed the test. So, there's that. Although, you know, I'm still open to that face cam appearing every once in a while. I did spend a few dollars on face rig software, so gotta get my money's worth out of that, right? You can thank me later. Anyways, we are, in addition to playing laser tag here, pew 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 pew. Yeah, we're playing Tribes of Sin again. However, this is still old footage. If you recall the last set of episodes I uploaded, I mentioned that I had some old footage from before the now not so recent patch. And I wanted to still post it because the gameplay itself was pretty decent. So it'd be a shame to just lose that, you know? So here we are. These are my first few matches as the Doombringer class, which of course no longer exists. However, you can make your own reasonable facsimile by using the Create a Class feature. Although, of course, if you are using the Create a Class feature to create a class that's exactly like the previously existing classes, you are limiting yourself a little bit because, well, the classes were intentionally limited so as to balance them a little bit more, whereas nowadays you can equip yourself with a bigger variety of equipment in order to give yourself a little bit more of an advantage in combat. By the way, the holdout shotgun is no longer in the game, which is rather wonderful because we take a look at this nonsense. Yep. So that's interesting. The saber launcher, however, is still here, so you can sit on top of a mountaintop and just do this repeatedly, I guess. So that's fun. I imagine, by the way, that this pilot has Flight of the Valkyries playing in his head while this is going on, but unfortunately things are not going to work out. Ooh. See you there. So, what I have been thinking about lately is still whether or not I like the new patch, and although, again, I'm still in that sort of ambivalent state where I feel like I do like some things about the new patch. The biggest, of course, is just that people are playing again. However, there are a lot of the things that I really don't like, and I think a lot of people have sort of indicated that they feel similarly to me. I wasn't sure what to think about the compressing the classes into 3, light, medium, and heavy. I kind of think I don't like it, though. And let me explain why. I feel like it really cuts down on the number of builds that you can use, which is surprising because theoretically you should be able to have like an infinitely larger number of builds if you can choose all this different equipment. But in practice it doesn't end up being that because you can carry, you know, 3, 4 weapons. It basically just means everybody is using the same build. So every heavy class pretty much has the heavy spin fuser, the chain cannon or LMG, and some sort of launcher weapon. And so what it means is that pretty much everybody's using the same equipment. Now, this is not... So there are two sides to this, right? The first is that if everybody's using the same equipment, then if 2 people meet in the center of the map, they should theoretically have an equal chance of killing each other. The problem with that is that the reason classes were in the game to begin with was so that there would be class synergy. So certain classes would be good at some things, but not so good at others. In other words, Sentinel is not really tailored to taking out an infiltrator. By the way, running out of chain gun ammo, I was somehow able to kill that guy. I don't even know. But I feel like it's missing something now with that. The fact that the classes are gone, because now, you know, you have what would be a Sentinel with a sniper rifle, and a stealth guy comes up to you. Well, guess what? I got a spin fuser and an auto weapon as well, so you're not at an advantage anymore. And I think that's one of the reasons why stealth seems kind of pointless now, is because it's so easy to counter it. Oh, okay, I'll just eat that in the face. I don't care. This was a wonderful match, by the way, in which somebody accused me of just using this cheap, overpowered weapon that requires no skill in the form of the saber launcher. By the way, here's me dying several times to a tank, so that's fun. But yes, apparently the saber launcher is just a cheap, overpowered weapon that requires no skill, so that's good. Furthermore, I was accused of stacking the teams and only trying to join the winning team, to which I politely replied that I had been on the losing team 3 matches in a row. Of course, there was no response to that comment. People just get salty, you know? There's nothing really that you can do about that except to be polite. And, you know, sometimes being polite makes them rage even harder, so that's quite wonderful. But anyways, the whole class thing is really something that I really don't think I do like. This, by the way, is when you kill somebody once and they decide to keep targeting you. First they come after you with whatever class they were using originally. Sorry. I have the chain gun, I'm going to win in a one-on-one situation. Then they come after you with a more powerful weapon, the automatic shotgun, which still has no chance against the chain gun. And then they stop coming for you. So, there it is. This is in fact a different guy. And because I really don't feel good about killing people by using the chain gun, I will often just, once it's like, okay, I will win, I just decide to leave him alone, because it doesn't feel good to just get kills with an auto weapon, in my opinion. Maybe I have too great a sense of chivalry or something, but whatever. So anyways, back to the classes, as I tend to get distracted. I feel like the class synergy is no longer a thing. Now, everyone pretty much can do their own thing, which you could before, and people tended to in pubs, but it's not really necessary to have class synergy anymore. So, I'm not too big on that, really. I feel like, everybody's just playing a soldier, and maybe one guy has a thing to repair the generator, but it's still the same class, and if you get in a firefight with somebody else, you're going to be equal all the time. And I guess I feel like the reason people complained about this was because people tend to play capture the flag as team deathmatch. The thing is, it really doesn't matter if you die 50 times if you are distracting the enemy team to get them off the flag stand, or, defending the flag. Maybe you die a bunch of times, but if you prevent a bunch of captures, then that's great. By the way, I just hit unstoppable. That is 22 kills. 23. Here comes number 24, and killed by a tactical strike. So, not going to be getting the Slayer this round. But spoiler alert, I will be getting it this episode. My first time getting the Slayer with the new account, so that's fun. If you ever want to kill a heavy class as another heavy class, by the way, indoors, all you have to do is run straight up to them, and they will end up killing themselves, because they have no way of shooting you at close range, so that's fun. So anyways, I'm not too big on the new class thing, I think I've decided, but in terms of the entire update itself, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about it, and it seems like a lot of people are in the same position as me, at least in terms of comments that I've gotten on my videos. A lot of people are pointing out many things that they do not like about the new update. So I have a challenge for you in the comments section. Please tell me what you do like about the update, because I'm having trouble coming up with with anything besides, well, the game is playable again because it has players. Now, I don't hate the new update, I just, in a lot of ways, feel that it's not that good in terms of comparing it to the previous patch. But I do like the stuff with like turrets and vehicles now. The balance on that is much better, I think. And probably some other things. By the way, we figured out the master strategy here. Inventory stations and shields, baby. This is certain to become the new meta. Like, you just try and capture that flag, I dare you. So that's pretty much that. I do have some additional ideas for some Tribes content, however we'll be talking about that in the next episode of this, which will be coming out today, because I'm uploading 2, as I said, to clear out the old footage before jumping into the new stuff. So, yeah. The main thing, though, is really I'm still trying to figure out whether I like this new update or not, and I just can't figure it out. So, there's that. We're almost done here. All I have to do is get the Slayer, and then we should be good. There's the Relentless. And there's the Unstoppable. Hello. That should be 21. 22. 23. 24. And there's the Slayer. Hooray. All I did was run around with an auto weapon, so can't be too proud about it, but hey, at least I got it, right? I think we're done here. Next time I will be showing the first few matches as the Soldier class, which again doesn't exist anymore, but hey, it's all good. It's all good. Till next time, stay anime, my friends. He tried. He really tried.